Hi, thanks for dropping by. I'm Zelda Sheldon with loveyourvoice.coach, and today we are going to be looking at articulation, how to bring out those fabulous sounds in your singing. We've got a great artist with us here, Taylor Hardie. He'll be performing one of his original songs, singing, playing his guitar, and we'll be using all of those wonderful voice coaching tools for articulation that I use in our voice coaching sessions at Love Your Voice. Before we go there, if you're interested in joining the Love Your Voice community, it's so easy. Just email zelda@loveyourvoice.coach and we'll send you a free copy of the 12 mistakes that professional singers avoid. That'll help you start singing better straight away. So now let's check out the session with Taylor. So now I would like to introduce my awesome student, Taylor Hardie. And Taylor's going to come in, he's going to play a song for us, and I'm just going to sit right there. So come on in, Taylor.
All right.
So Taylor, would you talk about your music and where you're from?
Yeah, so I'm from a small town in Oregon, Condon, Oregon, about population 650 people, which really has inspired most of my music. So grew up listening to country music and a lot of like classic rock and Creedence Clearwater. So that's most of the background that's inspired a lot of my more upbeat, more country rock inspired tone of like Brad Paisley and some of those more moderns as well.
Mm-hmm, okay. Now, what's brought you to singing coaching?
I've never been super confident in my voice. I've always been a very good guitar player, but I also enjoy writing songs, and I just want to be able to actually be able to sing and play my songs instead of just play them and give them to somebody else to sing. And I enjoy singing and playing my songs for people, so just having that confidence.
Good. And you've talked about being a really confident guitarist, and now you just want to lift up your vocals to match that guitar confidence. Right?
Exactly, yeah. I'm tired of because being not as confident in my singing distracts me from my guitar playing as well, so I want it to kind of come naturally and smoothly, and I know with practice, you can get good at anything with practice, so I want to do it right.
Excellent. All right, well, I'm looking forward to hearing your songs, and you've got one to perform for us today. Now, while you're going through this song, just maybe think of if there is a room for improvement, if there's some part of the song that you think, I wish I could have done this better, or I wish there was something that we could work on there. So keep that in mind as we're going through. Maybe there's not. Maybe it's just perfect as it is.
Well, there's always room for improvement. That's what I've learned.
Excellent. All right, well, I'll sit right down here. What's the name of your song called?
The song is called Where I Come From.
Okay, take it away.
All right, let's hope I can get this first note down right. What's up? From a small town over east, and I ain't talking about Tennessee, no. It's small little he said, she said place, ain't much going on where I was raised. We got white trash, redneck, simple folks, but I wouldn't say that describes most. The eyes where I come from. Yeah, we drive our trucks and shoot our guns, we're loud and proud, we're American. We go to church, we pay respect, don't ask nothing from no one, we can't get on our own. Just like you, I'm trying to make a living where I come from. Got my dog in the front seat, driving my truck, and my best friends riding shotgun. It's the same old place, the same old road, the same old thing that I've always known. Just like you, I'm from a small town, it's where I'm from. Yeah, we drive our trucks, shoot our guns, we're loud and proud. We're American. Go to church, pay respect, don't ask nothing from no one. I can't get on my own. Just like you, I'm trying to make a living where I come from. Yeah, where I come from is a little piece of heaven. Where I come from, I can find my peace of mind. There's fields as far as the eyes can see. This town is meant to be. This is God's country where I come from. Yeah, we drive our trucks, shoot our guns, we're loud and proud. We're American. Go to work, pay respect, don't ask nothing for no one. We can't get on our own. Just like you, I'm trying to make a living just like you. I'm trying to make a living just like you. I'm trying to make a living where I come from. All right, where I come from. Thank you.
Oh, wow. I love that song. I remember the first time I heard it. We were singing along with it. It was awesome. Actually, it was a jam night, wasn't it?
It was. I think it might have been at the campfire you invited us out back.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Okay, I love the message. I love the passion. Man, your voice is so powerful, especially when it gets to that chorus. It's like so loud. So that's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate it. I love playing that song, so glad you
Good.
enjoyed
And
it.
you wrote that?
I did.
Oh, very good. Very good. All right. So now let's focus on the singing. Was there any part of that performance that you thought, oh, I wish I could just do something?
Sometimes I think it might get monotonous to where a listener might get bored listening to the same thing because I sing about the same range the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do any particular cool tricks to my voice that maybe to mix it up. So yeah, there are definitely things that I like, and then maybe the end I could get more powerful or more punch.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So what if I'm hearing you correctly? You want to be able to create a little bit of variation.
Yeah.
And a bit of a build, bit more of a build.
Yep.
Maybe your sections defined more or something, so you were just building through those sections?
Yeah, just something that kind of makes them each a little different, unique in a way, and something that just captures the listener's attention.
Okay. All right. Well, let's work on some tools. The first tool, I think, we're going to work on articulation, I think.
Okay.
Now, we've been spending a little bit of time on articulation, and it's starting to work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get our hand mirrors. Feel free just to, you can pop down your guitar if you wish. Is that a whole half a pint of whiskey that you're drinking there, Taylor?
Sadly it's not. I'm more of a beer guy, but it's just tea.
Good. Singer's tea. All right. So what we've got here is a hand mirror. And what we're wanting to do is we're really wanting to stretch. Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just loosen up our face a little bit. So let's just get some dynamics into our face. So let's just give it a jaw. Getting rid of any tension here. I like to make a little bit of noise.
You can make noise.
Good, that's good. So getting rid of the tension, really loosening up this jaw. All right, now let us do me. All right. So it's really closed to really wide. Me. Good. Now drop the jaw. Me-ya, 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 me-ya. Good.
Me-ya.
Now I like to call it the little bird beak. So we're going to really stretch our lips right out in front of us and go moo, 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 moo. Yeah. Now let's apply this for. Actually, no, just before we do that, I've got this sheet of really great articulation exercises. I'm going to send this to you because what we're going to do is we're going to hold the notes. We're going to sustain the notes and we're going to really articulate it well. Right? So just like you, right? In your pre-chorus?
Yep.
Yeah? Just like you. All right, so I got this really nice tongue twister that's all about the ooh sound. So let's just get this ooh sound. Okay, who knew that flutes and bassoons
Who knew that flutes and bassoons
would be too cool for blues tunes? Yeah, who knew that flutes and bassoons
Who knew that flutes and bassoons
would be too cool for blues music tunes? Yeah, that's right. So it's really like ooh, ooh, ooh. So just like you.
Just like you.
Yeah, and did you notice on the like, just like, it's really stretching out those words.
Just like you.
I want to make a living.
I want to make a living.
Good. Just like you.
Just like you.
Yeah, what's the next line?
I want to make... What is the next line? Just like you, I want to make a living.
Good.
Where I come from.
Oh, yeah, where I come. Okay, so let's do an M. Okay, here's one. Mimi made a memo.
Mimi made a memo.
Of minimal moments.
Of minimal moments.
Mimicking a mammal.
Mimicking a mammal.
Right, where I come from.
Where I come from.
Yeah, so you really wanted to articulate where I come from.
Where I come from.
Yeah, and that beautiful M sound, that even though it's a consonant, it acts like a vowel. It's actually called one of the superstar consonants because it's got tone and length and it's got pitch. Where I come from.
Where I come from.
Yeah, so we can really sing into that one. All right, now you can pick up your guitar again and we're going to go into the very last chorus. Let's go into that last chorus. And we're going to use the articulation because you do a really neat thing right at the end. So you do, and just like you.
And just like you.
I'm trying to make a living. Is that right?
Well, I think and just like you. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Right. Sorry, I got to think about it.
Okay. Yep. And just like you.
I'm trying to make a living.
Yeah. Just like you. I'm
trying to make a living.
Now pop up. And just like you.
I'm trying to make a living where I come from.
Yeah, that was good. Do you think we can improve it even more?
Of course.
Okay, that's awesome. Now, what we're dealing with now is this articulation, so this like secret sauce. And just like you. I'm sounding a bit like Bob Dylan, aren't I? You. Yeah, so sort of, I don't know, let's imitate Bob here. So just like you.
So just like you.
Nice. I'm trying to make a living.
I'm trying to make a living.
Yeah, and that N is another superstar consonant. So it's got pitch and tone, and so you can sustain that. See, it goes forever. Just like it acts like a vowel. Mm-hmm. So just like you.
Just like you.
I'm trying to make a living.
I'm trying to make a living.
Good. Just like you. We're going to go higher. I'm trying to make a living. Just like you. I'm trying to make a living. And you can do a little pause.
Where I come from.
Yeah. And we can even, do you think we can go even further?
I mean, I might crack, but let's try it. Doesn't hurt to try.
It's sounding good to me.
Right.
How's it feeling?
I mean, that's getting up there, but let's try it.
Good. I do love a good ending.
All right.
I do love a good ending.
Yes.
Sometimes I write a song and I've got about 3 or 4 endings in
All
it.
right. Yep.
All right, so this to me is sounding like really hooky.
Okay.
So we're using all this beautiful articulation right for our it's like our finishing cherry on the cake, right? And it's going to get people going, woohoo, Woo! That's what we're hoping.
All right.
All right. All right. So now the last part of the chorus is just like you.
I'm trying to make a living just like you. I'm trying to make a living just like you. I'm trying to make a living just like you. I'm trying to make a living where I come from.
That's it. That's it. Good. Okay. And I think you threw in an extra one, so all we need is 3.
3, all right.
So it's going to sound like something like this. And just like you, I'm trying to make a living just like you.
I'm trying to make a living just like you. I'm trying to make a living
And then you can stop.
where I come from.
Hook, guitar.
I like that.
Do you think we've solved the problem?
I think the ending we definitely solved.
Good, good. So I'm happy with that. I mean, I know that the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement.
Of course.
So, I mean, you can just go crazy with that. But to me, that's really satisfying. Yeah?
It felt good. I mean, yeah, it's like bang right at the end. You're not just you're going out on a bang, not a.
Going out on a bang. Yeah. That's exactly right. So, what did you guys think? If you wanted to, I'm sure that it's going to appear somewhere. We might even leave the comments on. Be kind to Taylor. And if you want to follow him, just, encourage him. We're all learning. We're all learning to be better users of our voice. We're songwriting. And I thought that was a pretty good little improvement right there.
I thought so as well.
Yeah. So, Taylor, what did you discover out of this session? I mean, what did it take us? 15 minutes? Didn't take us long.
15.
Okay. So what were the specific takeaway tools that you got?
2, I'll also say beforehand as well, make the song a little shorter, but also go out on the chorus and then try to go out with a bang and not just I'm very good at winding down the song, and I would say, instead of winding it up and ending on that.
All right. Okay.
And just experimenting.
Okay, so out with a bang, shortening the song, sort of make it into this, special thing, like a special bang at the end, right?
Yep.
And then how did we do that? What tools did we use?
I could articulate certain words, certain letters a little easier and kind of focus on those.
Mm-hmm. And then once we've focused on them, to sustain those. Mm-hmm. So the ones in particular were just like you. So we got that beautiful little bird beak happening.
Yep.
You. I'm trying to make a living. Held on the N. Okay. And then we went higher. So once we actually had those sounding good, then we can just put different melodies on it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Good. I thought I liked it at the end. I liked the ending. I appreciate your help, Zelda. Thank you.
No, you are most welcome. Well, I have had a good time. Taylor's had a good time.
Had a great time.
Very good, Taylor. Thank you so much for being part of this. I know it's not easy. I mean, I'm a little bit nervous. We're all, putting our stuff out there for the world to see. But I think that Taylor did a great job, and I saw a real improvement. So I would just like to invite you to reach out to us, join up our mailing list, our community. It's so easy. You can just send me an email, zelda@loveyourvoice.coach, and then I'll send you that very handy little 12 singing mistakes to avoid. So it's jam-packed with some really great tools, techniques and tips there to help you be a better singer immediately. Taylor, where can people find more about you? How can they follow you? How can they discover you?
You can follow me on a lot of places. YouTube, I do a lot of guitar solos and some singing. I'll post originals. Facebook, both YouTube and Facebook under my name, Taylor Hardie. It's Hardie. I have an Instagram account where I play as well. It's Hardie, so Party, and then my last name, Hardie. You can also find me on TikTok. I think it's Taylor Hardie Music. So yeah, there's lots of places. I post inadvertently every now and then on each one of them. So hope you follow. Hope you enjoy what you heard. Thank you.
Yay! That was so good. Yes, follow this boy. All right, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you again. Hey, Taylor, will you come back and do another?
I'll do it, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
come back and do another session with us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just like you, I'm trying to make a living where I come